Hello, everybody. This is Card Guy Chris Ellis,
With Collectible Chris.
and we're here to talk about our Week 1 predictions, the outcomes, and our Week 2 predictions.
That's for both professional and college for the week 2 and the week 3 predictions from there. So week 1, Dad is in the lead by 2 games. He ended with a record of 11-5. I am just 2 games behind at 9-7. Chiefs beat the Ravens 27-20. Literally a nail biter in that game. Eagles beat the Packers 34-29. Jordan Love will be missing 3 to 6 weeks, unfortunately. So there goes my MVP. Saints beat the Panthers 47-10, which is funny. Vikings beat the Giants 28-6. The Pats beat the Bengals 16-10. Steelers beat the Falcons 18-10 with no touchdown. It was all field goals thanks to the Steelers kicker. The Texans barely scraped by against the Colts 29-27. The Bills with the miraculous comeback against the Cardinals 34-28. The Bears beat the Titans without scoring a dang touchdown offensively, 24-17. I'm still mad about that. Titans, thank you very much for making me lose that game. Dolphins beat the Jags barely 20-17. Seahawks beat the Broncos 26-20. The Chargers, thank you for making me right, 22-10 on that one. The Cowboys shellacked the Browns 33-17. The Bucks beat the Commanders 37-20. The Lions beat the Rams in overtime on Sunday Night Football 26-20. And the 49ers bested the Jets 32-19 with one of the touchdowns coming back by Tyrod Taylor. Okay. Players of the week, you want to start off that or you want me to start off that one?
Don't matter.
Okay. My player of the week, I had to give it to Baker Mayfield. Went 24-30, which is pretty good accuracy for 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, as well as 3 rushes with 21 yards.
Yeah, I went with Saquon with Philly, 24 carries, 109 yards, 2 TDs, and he had 2 receptions for 23 yards and a touchdown.
Rookie of the week, I'm going with the guy that faced my player of the week, and Jaden Daniels, 17 for 24. 184 yards of passing, no TDs but no interceptions, 16 carries for 88 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Pretty good for a first game for the rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I went with Sayer Worthy from Kansas City. 2 receptions, 47 yards, touchdown. Then he had 1 carry for 21 yards and a touchdown. So he had a good game.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, congratulations to the 2 rookies. If y'all would say Malik Neighbors for the Giants, I can fully understand that he had a good game, 4 receptions, 67 yards receiving. So, but top 3 people from the top 10, wonderful job. Defense, I'm going with Greg Rousseau for Buffalo. 6 tackles, and out of those 6 tackles, half of them were sacks, 3 sacks. So Greg Rousseau, great game. I'm glad that my rookie auto is going up, man.
I went with Eric Kendricks from the Cowboys. Had 9 total tackles, 6 solo, 2 sacks, and 1 interception. So he had a good game with his new team. So,
I mean, killer games. And actually, all the losses was within a touchdown, too. So we did pretty good on picks. Week 2 college. Dad in the lead once again. He's 13-4, and I'm actually 2 games behind that, and as well 11-6. Texas beat Michigan 31-12. Great day for Texas. Ohio State. No, that's Oklahoma State. My bad. Oklahoma State beat Arkansas 39-31. Kansas State beat Tulane 34-27. Penn State beat Bowling Green 34-27. The biggest upset of the year, Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame 16-14. Utah beat Baylor 23-12. Iowa State beat Iowa 20-19. And if you haven't seen George Kittle and Brock Purdy's bet, well, please watch that on YouTube. Ole Miss beat Middle Tennessee 52-3. Illinois beat Kansas 23-17.
that was a good game.
That was a wonderful game. Missouri beat Buffalo 38-0. Alabama beat South Florida 42-16. And what's scary in that first half because South Florida was actually looking like a football team. Tennessee beat North Carolina State 51-10. Ohio State beat WMU 56-0. Oklahoma beat Houston 16-12. Great defensive game on that one. Clemson whipped Appalachian State 66-20. Oregon barely scraped by against Boise State 37-34. And USC beat Utah State 48-0. So Here we go. And we did these picks yesterday. Yes, the football game between the Bills and Dolphins are happening right now. So before the game happened, we did our picks. We both said Dolphins. Both teams looked good last week, but you really cannot say nothing bad about them. Between the Niners and Vikings, though, I'm going with the Niners. I just think they're the best team, period. But Sam Darnold looked like he still know how to pass, and he's going against one of his former teams. So,
Yeah, I'm going with Niners in that one.
Seahawks versus Patriots. I still think the Seahawks are the better team. I mean, they might be going to Foxborough, but Seahawks behind Geno Smith, they can't ask for a better combo.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks will win that one.
Giants versus Commanders. Jaden was the most impressive rookie QB for me from week 1. I think he'll continue it in week 2. Commanders.
Yeah, I don't think the Giants looked really bad, so I'm picking the Commanders in that game.
Chargers versus Panthers. Panthers have no protection. I'm sorry. Panthers are not going to win probably 2 games this season.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers in that one.
Saints versus Cowboys. You can go either way. Both teams had stellar games last week. I'm going with the Saints. I think Carr has a big chip on his shoulder. He has something to prove.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys in that one.
All right, our 1 out of 2 games that we disagree with. Colts versus Packers. Packers not having Jordan Love hurts. Malik Willis is a good quarterback, but I think AR has more potential and definitely has more weapons.
Yeah, I think the Colts will win this game. Yeah.
Browns versus Jags. Jags look better. I'll get behind Trevor Lawrence in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Jets versus Titans. Titans did well. It's just that they choked at the last half. I gotta go with the Jets. Hopefully Rodgers has a bounce back game.
Yeah, I'm going Jets in that one.
Bucks versus Lions in Detroit. This is gotta be game of the week in my opinion. I'm going with the Bucks though. Baker Mayfield has something to prove. He wants that MVP.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bucks.
Raiders versus Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. A better team behind Lamar Jackson.
Yep. I think Lamar will probably run it for 100 yards and pass for about 300.
Ooh. Oh, well, against that Raider defense, probably. Rams versus Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray needs to bounce back after losing that game in Buffalo.
Yeah, I think Kyler Murray will have a good game.
Bengals versus Chiefs. If Burrow was in top shape, I would say Bengals, but I cannot say nothing bad about Mahomes and his Tyreek 2.0 and Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs got this one at home.
Steelers versus Broncos. Bo Nix didn't look that bad, but Fields has more to prove. I'm going with the Steelers in Denver.
Yeah, I think I'm going with the Broncos. So this is the other game that we disagree on.
No, only 2 games we disagree on. Sunday Night Football. Bears versus Texans. Texans.
Yeah, I think we'll see what Stroud can do against the Bears defense for sure.
Monday Night Football, Falcons versus Eagles. If the Falcons could have a defense, they would do something. But I'm going with the Eagles. Just overall better complete team.
Yep, Eagles in that one.
All right. Now, week 3 college. Number 20 Arizona versus number 14 Kansas State. I'm going with the underdog in this one. I'm going with number 20 Arizona.
I went with K-State.
Number 13, Oklahoma State versus Tulsa. Tulsa is looking pretty good, but I have to give it to Oklahoma State. They're actually looking pretty good.
I agree.
Arkansas State versus number 17, Michigan. Michigan needs a bounce back after that shellacking against Texas. I'm going with Michigan.
Nope.
Number 4, Alabama versus Wisconsin. If it was Wisconsin 10 years ago, sure, I will pick Wisconsin, but nah, Bama.
Bama is definitely going to win that one.
LSU, number 16, LSU versus South Carolina. South Carolina is looking better than they have been the past 5 years, but LSU.
Yeah, LSU's got that one.
Number 24, Boston College versus number 6, Missouri. I had to say SEC on this one. I loved Boston College against Florida State, but Missouri has the better defense, Missouri.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Ball State versus Miami, Florida, the Hurricanes. I'm going with the Hurricanes on this one, possibly the ACC team this year.
Yeah, they got a good quarterback. I like their quarterback a lot.
Number 9, Oregon. Yes, Oregon dropped 6 points. Remember that. Number 9, Oregon versus state rival Oregon State. I'm going with Oregon. I think
I think they're going to be mad.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be pissed.
They're going to be pissed that they dropped.
Number 15, Oklahoma. That only improved by 1 spot versus Tulane. Tulane has a good team, but Oklahoma needs to prove themselves.
If Tulane comes out playing like they did last week against K-State, that Tulane team might be something next year. Go ahead and go with the next one.
Number 18, Notre Dame versus Purdue. Notre Dame needs to bounce back after that loss against Northern Illinois. Notre Dame better be some fighting Irish.
Yep. Yeah, especially this one we're going to Purdue. I agree with Notre Dame pick.
Another interstate rivalry, number 12, Utah versus Utah State. I'm going with Utah. Utah's getting back to their roots.
Yeah, I think Utah's got this one.
Number 5, Ole Miss versus ACC foe Wake Forest. Wake Forest has been good the past few years, but Ole Miss is looking better and better. I'm going with Dart and Ole Miss.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss will do really well.
The University of San Antonio versus number 2, Texas.
Texas is going to.
Texas is going to win that one, hopefully. Number 1, Georgia versus Kentucky. Georgia.
Yeah.
And Kent State versus number 7, Tennessee. Tennessee is looking really good. Their team's moving forward. I really like Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee's going to win that one. They got good quarterback play too.
I think we agreed on. No, only one game we disagreed on in college, which was the Arizona-Kansas State game. So
Yeah.
All right. So that's our picks of the week. I hope everyone that's in the southern states are doing all right. I hope no one has been affected by Tropical Storm Francine. That's why we're doing our show a little bit later than usual during a football game. But thoughts and prayers to everyone that's in the area.
All right. Yep. Same here. You got anything else?
Rest in peace to Lord Vader and Mufasa. I'm so sad. And if you have not seen The Sandlot, watch The Sandlot in memory.
Mama disagrees with y'all on the Seahawks game. She thinks the Patriots are going to take it.
Who?
Patriots. You think the Patriots are going to beat the Seahawks?
You think the Patriots are going
That's my upset of the week.
Drake May ain't even the quarterback yet. If it was Drake May over a Brissett, sure. But no, Brissett's still the quarterback. Sorry, Brissett, you were great as a Colt, but I'm sorry. Seahawks are going to... It's got to be the defense. No offense.
Yeah. But I got nothing else. You got anything else?
No,
All
I
right.
don't have anything
Just
else.
remember, Score Football is out now, so hopefully you can find some. And I'm Card Guy Chris Ellis,
But collectible Chris.
and we'll be talking to you next week. Bye.